This video is brought to you by Sailrite. Visit Sailrite.com for all your project supplies, tools, and instructions. The Sailrite Professional Sewing Machines will sew both a 2-point zigzag and a 4-point zigzag stitch. Not to mention that it also sews a straight stitch. To sew either a 2-point or a 4-point zigzag stitch, a cam must be replaced. In this video, we'll show you how that's done. For safety, turn off the servo motor. To install the 2-point or 4-point cam, begin by removing the back cover. Using a permanent marker, place 2 sets of position marks on the shaft and on the sleeve, as shown here. Do the same at this position as well, on the shaft, then on the sleeve. These marks will allow you to reposition the shaft in the correct orientation later on. Using a 3mm Allen wrench, loosen the 2 set screws holding the shaft in place. Facing the back side of the machine, pull the shaft to the right towards the needle end of the machine. Do not pull the shaft all the way out. Stop when you have enough room to remove and replace the cam. Now place the machine in straight stitch. The needle will move to the center position. There are 2 Allen set screws on the flange of the cam towards the machine. If they cannot be reached, rotate the balance wheel until they can be easily accessed. Loosen both set screws. To remove the cam, use your finger and pull the roller post away from the cam, and then pull the cam directly off the shaft. The 2-point cam was removed. We'll be reinstalling the 4-point cam. So for the 4-point cam, rotate the balance wheel until the score line on the shaft where the cam gets positioned is pointing directly up. By holding the roller post away, you can now position the cam on the shaft. The score line on the cam should be lined up with the score mark on the shaft. Without moving the balance wheel, tighten the set screw most easily accessed on the cam. Then rotate the balance wheel so you can gain access to the second set screw and tighten it. To confirm the appropriate positioning of the cam on the shaft, set the machine in zigzag yet again. Then rotate the balance wheel until the needle is in the far bottom left position. Right here, lowest position down, far left side. The score line should be pointing away from the roller post as seen here. The process for installing the 2-point cam is done exactly the same, except that the confirmation should be done by rotating the cam's score mark to the roller post, as seen here. Now examine the needle to be sure it is at the extreme right and bottom position when the score mark is at that location. Now that your 2-point or 4-point cam is installed appropriately, we can replace the shaft in its proper position. Do this by sliding it to the left towards the balance wheel. Make sure the shaft goes through the sleeve and the sliding box fits into the forked assembly, as seen here. There is only one way for the sliding box to fit into the forked assembly, so make sure it's not forced into it if it does not fit. Once the shaft is in, we need to line up the marks we made with our permanent marker. To do this, grab the sliding box assembly and move it forward or back until the marks are lined up. Once they are, you can partially tighten a set screw and then check again. Then tighten them down thoroughly, alternating until the 2 are fully tightened. Check the rotation of the machine to see that the zigzag movement functions properly. If so, replace the back cover and you're ready to sew. Want to see a demo of the Professional Sewing Machine in action? Click this link. If you have questions, give us a call at Sailrite. I'm Eric Grant, and from all of us here at Sailrite, thanks for watching.